Hey guys, the Firebird is here, it's just me, and today I'm giving you a video talking about the top 10 Studio Series toys I want to see. Now, it has come to my attention that when I talk about the toys, those videos often do pretty well. Like, you guys actually do like when I talk about the toys. So that's why I decided to make a video talking about the top 10 figures I want to see. The only rules for this list is that it has to be characters that haven't been announced yet, so none of the Constructicons are gonna be here because they already got announced, and characters that got leaked are fair game. So yeah, I'm still gonna give you a pretty good explanation as to why I want to see these figures to be turned into Studio Series toys. Starting with number 10. For number 10, I say I want to see an Infernus Studio Series toy. Now, I really like Infernus. I like his demonic design that he has going on for it. But the bad thing about him is that he's one of those combiners who's almost impossible to accurately, combine into him. I'm guessing that they could probably do a stinger and kind of change his body design a little to, make him be more, combinable? I guess that's the right word. I honestly can't come up with anything. I kinda don't see this character making it into the Studio Series toy line, but if they do, I'll be super surprised. Number 9 is Studio Series Blitzwing. Now, honestly, this is a no-brainer. Like, a lot of people have been begging for Blitzwing, and considering we already have Shatter and Dropkick, I think it's only reasonable that we get Blitzwing. Despite the fact that he doesn't look like Blitzwing, I still like his design. His, generic secret design for the Bumblebee movie was actually pretty well done. I'll give them credit for that. And not only that, but for what little we saw of Blitzwing in the movie, he had a pretty badass fight against Bumblebee. And that's one of the main reasons fans have grown, to a liking to this character. I kinda did as well, and I hope to see him in the Studio Series toy line. I guess you did something right, Blitzwing. Good job. Number 8, Studio Series Jolt. Now, Jolt is a character that was in the background for like, I don't know, less than a minute. So you guys might be thinking that that could probably mean that he's not gonna appear in the toy line. Well, we had characters such as the KSI boss and the Constructicons who appear for less than 5 minutes before combining into Devastator appear in the toy line. So I think it kinda makes sense to put Jolt in there. Like, you could have the least amount of screen time and you could still make it into the toy line. I mean, just look at Igor and Scorponok. So Jolt is someone that I could see, making it into the toy line. But we'll just have to wait and see. Number 7 is the RC triplets. Now, I know the RC triplets are controversial characters, but honestly, I like those designs. I like the whole, wheel for legs aspect of the RC sisters. I think that the real problem here is that if these females were not the RC sisters, if they were not RC Chromia and Lita 1, and they were like random female transformers, I don't think people will mind. Like, honestly, if you take away the name, it's like a Blitzwing scenario here. Take away the name and people won't mind. I think it's just the name and the fact of how they were handling the movie. But honestly, I really do like the RC triplets design wise, and I really do want to see them appear in the toy line. I don't care if they, are really small and come separately. I just want to see them in the toy line. I think that will be a really cool addition. Number 6 is Studio Series Hot Rod. Now, Hot Rod I think is one of those characters that it's probably gonna become a thing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Hot Rod is basically lockdown, but with color changes, a face change, and a few, remolded parts here and there. In the last night toy line, Hot Rod was basically a lockdown remold. So, since Studio Series has started, going a little bit lazy with the newest Transformers like, KSI Boss and the recolored Cogman, I really do see them like remolding the lockdown mold and turning it into Hot Rod. Like, that will be an easy change that will save time and money, and honestly, I just see that happening. So Hot Rod is one of those characters that's definitely gonna make it into Studio Series toy line. It's just a matter of when. Number 5, Grindor. Now, I'll be honest, the only reason I want to see Grindor appear in Studio Series is just because of his size. If you haven't noticed, Grindor is actually really big. He's even bigger than Blackout, so to see a Transformer that big, I don't know, there's something about it that just intrigues the hell out of me. They could do a small recolor of Blackout and just increase the size to make Grindor. Like, Grindor is an easy character to do, and if they do him, I don't know how the fans will react, but personally, I would really like to see a Grindor. Maybe he could come with like an extra accessory, like Frenzy or something, because we still don't have a Studio Series Frenzy. So, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Number 4 is Studio Series Mirage. Now, Mirage is one of those characters who appear in the movie for like less than 5 minutes, and fans have grown in love with him. Honestly, I think it's his design and his Italian accent. Like, I really like him. Since we're getting a Studio Series Sideswipe soon, I guess it's only fair that we get a Studio Series Dino. Now, I don't believe Hasbro has the license to, make Ferrari toys, but if they manage to get the license, I can see them doing Dino right away. Or if they don't, they might end up switching like Mirage's design to some other car, just so they can actually release the Mirage toy, because as long as Hasbro is not allowed to make, Ferrari toys, then they're not gonna be able to make a accurate Studio Series Mirage. I mean, they could, but it's just not gonna be accurate. This is one of those characters that I really wanna see, but at the same time, I'm like, it's a bit tricky, but we'll just have to wait and see. Number 3 is Studio Series Galvatron. Now, honestly, I didn't hate Galvatron's design. I know some people did because of the whole, separating into a million pieces and reforming to a, fully transformed robot thing. Like, people didn't like that. I didn't like that. Something that I do like is Galvatron's vehicle mode. You gotta admit, that's a pretty sweet looking vehicle mode. And honestly, after you look at the way Studio Series handle, previously released toys such as Lockdown and turn them into amazing toys in the Studio Series line, I would really like to see them try their hands on Galvatron and to see how they can improve him from his Age of Extinction toy. Much like what they did with Lockdown and his, Age of Extinction toy. Galvatron is one of those characters that I feel like Studio Series could do great with them, but they will need to be a little bit more creative as to how they approach him. But anyways, I'm just putting Galvatron here mostly because I'm interested to see what Studio Series could do with him. I couldn't decide which one to put here, so I decided to just put all of the Dinobots, or at least the remaining ones. And by that I mean Scorn, Strafe, and Slug. I'm also including the other Dinobots that did not appear in the movie, simply because we got a Thundercracker figure, and just because of that, I feel like, non-canon characters are, not off the list for Studio Series. I honestly just want the Studio Series Dinobots so they can scale with Grimlock and the other Autobots. If there's something that Studio Series is doing really well is scaling. I mean, granted, sometimes they messed up, but for the most part, I do like the whole scaling aspect that they're doing to, try and make the toys as accurate as possible. It's a nice detail and I really appreciate that. Also, some of the Dinobot toys released for Age of Extinction and The Last Night were honestly not that good. So seeing what kind of improvements Studio Series could do to those toys, it's something that really intrigues me and it's something that I really want to see. Who knows, you might even get the Dinobot Combiner. So you guys, if you haven't been on my channel, you probably know who I'm gonna mention. And he needs to appear in the Studio Series toy line sooner or later. And I'm speaking, of course, of Studio Series Sideways, the most OP Decepticon in the history of the movies and the history of the franchise. Now, we got a Sideways toy in the past, but it wasn't that good, and yeah, it just wasn't that good. So seeing Studio Series toys, so if the Studio Series toy line can get a hold of Sideways and turn him into something great, then that will be a long time coming. Like, a lot of people have been begging for a Sideways toy, and imagining the chances that we're probably gonna get one now, it's super cool. I mean, people were demanding for a better Brawl, a better Bone Crusher, a better Lockdown for years, and not too long ago we finally got them, so Sideways is a strong possibility. And even if he appeared in the movie for like less than 5 seconds, we have characters in the toy line who appear in the movie for less and barely did anything, so Sideways is a strong possibility. And I'm gonna place him at number 1 just because out of all the characters, he's the one character I wanna see be turned into a Studio Series toy. But anyways guys, that is my list. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? And make sure to post your own top 10 list in the comments down below. Who would you want to see and who wouldn't you want to see? Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe guys.